Okay, thanks, Randy. Yeah, I was really proud of our football team. You know, the adversity we handled. Obviously, Andrew Allen did not play our backup quarterback, so we played with Nick Junty, our third-team quarterback, and can't say enough about how Nick handled the situation and played for us. We had no turnovers offensively, which was huge for the game, and probably the best defensive game we've played all year. I thought our defensive kids really stepped up and played really well, especially against the run, against a really good Texas State team runs the ball very effectively. So I think our guys are starting to learn how to win, and that's kind of exciting, watching them start to expect to win and grow up a little bit, and just really excited about what we can do to finish the season here. This week off, we got a lot of guys banged up. We're hoping to get Andrew Allen back and a couple other guys, so we're really going to try to rest our guys up as much as we can this week. This Thursday and Friday we'll go out and do some helmet-only practices, but we're going to give them a couple of days off other than that, and then start our preparations for Lafayette Thursday, Friday, and then again on Sunday.
All right, thank you, Coach. As a reminder to our members of the media, please press star 1 to get in the queue to ask questions. Coach, before we get to that, Larry Rose III was the Sun Belt Offensive Student Athlete of the Week after yet again putting up huge numbers rushing and a lot of big plays against Texas State. Can you just tell us about what you saw in his performance on Saturday?
Well, just again, he's just making plays in so many different areas. Obviously, the running the ball, I mean, he had some terrific runs, but he was really effective in the passing game Saturday also. He had, I think, a 60-yard or maybe more touchdown pass, and we threw him a wide route, and he just made a couple of people miss. And, Larry's just the thing that you all coach for. He's just a great kid. He comes to work every day, works hard, always got a smile on his face, and he's having a tremendous year. I think he's third in the nation right now in rushing yards, and hopefully he can continue that because we're going to need it down the stretch here.
And you mentioned in your opening statement about Nick stepping in that quarterback. What kind of dynamic does he bring to the offense that Tyler or Andrew that have played before that they don't bring?
Yeah, the advantage that Nick has is he really understands the game. We didn't have to close the playbook down just because Nick was in there. He understands our offense, he understands defenses and where to go with the ball. He doesn't make many mistakes. It's kind of unique. Usually with young quarterbacks, you're trying to reel them in a little bit. With Nick, you have to try to get him to be more aggressive. Sometimes he's not aggressive enough throwing the ball. But I thought he did a really good job there Saturday. Like I said, taking care of the ball is the biggest thing. He did that, and he's been one of those guys. He's had very few turnovers every time he's played. So, again, I thought he got more aggressive as the game went on, throwing the ball and throwing it into some tight places and stepped up and made some plays for us. But he's got a chance to be a really good quarterback. Again, he's a redshirt freshman, so he's got a lot of football ahead of him too.
And on Saturday, you had a sophomore step in at defensive back and make 2 interceptions in that game. Jacob, I don't want to mispronounce his last name, but I think it's
Longa, yeah.
Longa, okay, so that's what it is. So he stepped in and made 2 picks. How big was that against Texas State?
Yeah, that was really big. Jacob Wonga has really stepped in. When Kave Johnson got hurt early in the year, Jacob started getting more and more time, and he's only gotten better and better. He played as a true freshman for us last year, and I think that experience has really helped him step up and start to make more plays. The 2 interceptions he made were huge. They closed the game out. One was the last drive that Texas State had, and he made a tremendous interception on a slant route, and then to end the game and let us go out and just kill it at the end. The last one made was a one-handed interception, but he's been really good the whole football game, and then all this year he's been a really sure tackler for us. He's a really bright young man also, and like I say, he's just going to get better and better.
And finally, Coach, I know you're heading into the open week this week, but looking ahead at Louisiana Lafayette, they also boast a good running game and 2 different quarterbacks on offense and a good defensive line on the other side of the ball. I mean, have you had the chance to look at them or see what they've done this season that presents some challenges to you going into that game?
Yeah, certainly the running game is a big concern. That's what we've had the hardest time stopping this year, and they run the ball very, very effectively. Defensively, their front is very formidable. I mean, they knock people backwards. They play a lot of man coverage, and they look like the secondary, I think, has a lot of ability back there. They've been shutting people down. I know Georgia State is a very good offensive football team. They held them to 21 this past week. So we'll have our work cut out for us in that one.
All right, Coach, that's all the questions we have today. We appreciate your time.